The Leave Your Legacy podcast is brought to you by Covenant Workplace Solutions. Covenant is a full-service workplace mental health and wellness partner, helping organizations across the country strengthen the lives of their employees and the families they go home to every day. Your employee assistance program should raise the bar, not simply check the box. And Storyline Multimedia. Storyline is an Iowa City-based media company that creates high-quality video, photo, and audio for local businesses. They produce a number of great podcasts, including this one. If you're interested in sharing your story, please contact them at storylinemultimedia.com. And remember, your story matters. Hi, and welcome to the Leave Your Legacy podcast. I'm your host, Kenyon Murray. And today, very special event. We're here in Columbia, South Carolina. My hometown, actually. I don't think a lot of people know I was born in Columbia, South Carolina, and actually moved to Michigan once I was around 8 years old. And so, but this is home, this is where my family is. But today we have a special networking event, the Marketplace Networking Conference. And I am blessed to, one, be in the presence of the owner of the Britt Center, Miss Tina Starks. So Tina, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here, to have you guys here today. Yeah,
appreciate that. So I want you to tell me a little bit about yourself, because you are a very successful woman. You got kind of your hand in a bunch of different things, but tell our audience a little bit about you and what you do.
Well, I'm Tina Starks, and my husband and I run the Britt Event Center, and it's a venue, it's an upscale venue. We do things differently here. We keep it classy, sophisticated, and upscale. And so today we are having a fantastic seminar, which is Elevate with Robin. So what we do here is all types of events, any type of celebration. And so we do weddings, anniversaries, seminars, we do educational events. As a matter of fact, the Britt Event Center is named in memory of my daughter, Brittany, who was 25, who unexpectedly passed away April 16, 2016. And so this venue is named in memory's sake of Brittany. We will be having our first nursing pinning ceremony here in November. Brittany went to ECPI University, and ECPI University is going to do their first nursing pinning ceremony. Wow. That's significant because Brittany was also a nurse.
That's so awesome.
And an Army wife.
Yeah, that's
and so I'm blessed to be her mom. My husband, Chris, and I have been married for about 35 years. And we have 2 daughters. And in addition to the Britt Event Center, we also have a foundation also in honor and in memory of Brittany to extend her legacy, and so people can really know what Brittany's heart was, which was for people. Yeah. Our foundation, we actually established it in 2017. And to date, we do it every April here, of course, at the Britt Event Center. And we have been blessed through foundation, support, sponsorship. We've done 20 nursing scholarships since 2017.
That's so awesome. That's awesome. So, you know, when you talk about the memory of your daughter, you know, just reading about her, it just seemed like she was full of life. She was a giver. And, you know, to honor her this way is unbelievable. But when you talk about the foundation, like, what does it mean to be able to provide scholarships in memory of your daughter and to be able to give it to the profession that she loves so much?
You know what? I will share this with you, and thank you for asking that. We actually, when we laid Brittany to rest on April 25th of 2016, even during her celebration of life services, we actually verbally stated we would do this to extend her legacy on that day. And it came to fruition about a year later. Mm-hmm. And it means so much because if anyone who knew Brittany, you never saw her not smiling. Mm-hmm. She worked her way through school, and to have this foundation in memory of Brittany to extend her legacy, we call it passing the baton. Mm. Brittany was a lover of life. She liked to celebrate people, which is why we have the Britt Event Center. Yeah. Brittany did not have an opportunity to have a family, but by the extension of this foundation, they all have become a part of our family, which is Brittany's family. Yeah. And so the nurses come back each year to help us with organization, and they volunteer in the so they don't just receive the scholarship.
Oh, that's wonderful.
They do come back and they do serve.
Yeah.
And so we are so elated to have an opportunity and to really do this really by faith. We couldn't do any of this if we didn't have faith and believe in Jesus Christ. So because of that and support of family and friends, I tell people it is a terrible privilege that we have. Yes, it's a terrible privilege that we have, and it's a platform that we wouldn't have asked for, but since we have it, we knew that April 25th of 2016 wouldn't be the last day that we would hear about Brittany. We would not let that be the last day that you will hear and know about Brittany. So her legacy lives on, her memory lives on, and we're just so proud to be the parents of Brittany and our other daughter, Kristen, as well. Didn't forget about you, Kristen. So that's what it means. It is a day that's filled with a lot of emotions, as you can imagine. And but we get a lot of joy out of doing the foundation, and we strategically plan it that we do it the week that our life changed forever.
Wow.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of strength, and I was in a similar situation, but the same kind of thing. I had a really close friend of mine who's a teammate. His parents, when he died suddenly in a car accident, his family could have stepped away, but they've almost stepped into the tragedy and have done so many great things. So, I applaud you and your family for doing that, because it could have been real easy for you guys to just kind of hold that in to yourselves. But instead, you're using that to bless other people, and you have a platform now that you're able to do that. And so I applaud you and Chris and your entire family for doing that. So
thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to share two things that we did not expect to happen because of the foundation. The South Carolina Nurses Association recognized Brittany Starks Oswald Foundation September of last year, and they gave us the first ever non-nursing award because they awarded to the family and to the foundation. Wow. And then secondly, we had ECPI University to designate May 9th as the Brittany Starks Oswald Day, which is Nurses Week. What we're doing, we're not doing it for any type of recognition or accolades, because it's truly a labor of love. And you're right, we could have, it was devastating, to say the least. But I think, and I know, and I believe with all my heart that our faith would not allow us to quit, cave in, and give up, because we could have, right? And so we have had the awesome opportunity to meet so many great people, such as yourself. This venue has brought so many people into our lives, and so we're so grateful for Brittany's life and for her legacy, and we're just excited to meet people. We work our business in addition to the Britt Event Center, the BSO Foundation, which is Brittany's initials, BSO. And so I also am a real estate broker as well. Yeah. So I do a lot.
You grind it. I love it. I love it. The BSO Foundation. So Tina, tell us a little bit more about the BSO Foundation and what you guys, or how you guys award scholarships and stuff through that.
Awesome. Well, our foundation is about nursing, since Brittany was a nurse. And so we actually are looking for recipients every year. Okay. We do the foundation every April, about the third week in April. Currently, we are only taking applicants from South Carolina. Okay. The foundation is able to thrive because of the support of sponsorship, volunteerism. It's something that we can help the community with. I always tell people, when you give to this foundation, you could be giving to your future nurse that's going to take care of you one day.
Oh, love that.
So that's how we like people to look at this foundation, that we're impacted by nurses all the time. When you go to the doctor, who do you see first?
Yeah.
The nurse. The nurse comes in the room, the nurse takes the vitals. When you're hospitalized, who does the majority? We love doctors, right? Because there are a few nurse practitioners that we have awarded scholarships to as well. Okay. But you do need to be in a second year program. We don't do freshmen currently. Okay. We want to make sure that a person who enters into the nursing field, that they really can stick it out, okay? But we just want to make sure that when you do give to this foundation, you're not only extending the legacy of Brittany Starks Oswell, and that is the foundation website. You can look it up, and it's Brittany, Brittany, Starks, Starks, Oswell, Oswell Foundation. So we implore you to please go check it out, look it up. Our number's also there. You can call us and ask questions, but we love the community. They have embraced us. And so we just want to give back in Brittany's memory through the Nursing Scholarship Foundation.
That's awesome. And that's wonderful. Well, I want to thank you for sharing your story with our audience. But like I do with all my guests, I have a few interesting questions to ask at the end. So first one will be really easy. Okay, if you could have cookie, cake, or pie?
What type of cookie, cake, or pie?
It doesn't matter. I'll ask you. That'll be the part B of the question.
Cookie, cake, or pie? I would take cake.
Okay, and now tell me which one.
The one that I bake, actually.
I love it. I love it. That's valid. Very valid.
Yes.
All right. So you and Chris, you and your husband are going to go on a vacation. You want to surprise them. Where would you take them anywhere in the world?
Oh, wow. I would take them back to Hawaii.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Any island specific there at all? Like
Maui.
Maui, yeah. Absolutely love Maui, for sure. All right, last one. You can have, and you've probably heard this question before, but you can have dinner with 4 other people.
Oh, wow.
Living or who have passed on. Who would your 4 people be?
My husband know I'm going to say this person, Michael Jackson.
Okay. Huge Michael Jackson fan here.
Huge. Okay, that's one.
Yeah.
Tina Turner.
Okay. In that music genre.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I would probably have to say Barack Obama.
Okay. All right, you got one more though.
Do I?
You got one more.
Well, I'm having a conversation with you, so I can't include you.
Yeah.
Who else would I? Cicely Tyson.
Oh wow, it's a good one. It's a really good one. You picked 4 like mega personalities and names. It's probably some interesting conversations will be had at that dinner. So we want to thank Tina for coming on today. We're so excited to be here at the Britt Center, and I'm excited for the day that we have planned for the Marketplace Networking Conference. So until next time, let's keep connecting.